It's two morons.
At least it's a little warmer today. I will say this. I was freezing last night.
Oh my gosh, it was so cold.
I swear, like the whole 9 hours I was stuck at work. Like 70% of all conversation was, it's way too cold right now. And it's not even really winter yet.
I know.
Yeah, it was brutal. Because it was like, I hated it so much. I was wearing an undershirt, my long sleeve work shirt, and then this sweater, and then another sweater on top of it, a knit hat, and I'm like, I'm so cold right now, and I'm thinking to myself, it's not even...
I was
it's not
outside.
Even winter yet, and I already am just
I worked
miserable.
at a fall festival in Likens, Pennsylvania. It was in the 30s, and it was so windy, and there was no sun. We started at 9. We were freezing, and there were a lot of people without teeth for some reason in that area of Likens. I guess teeth are in short supply. So we were talking to a lot of toothless people, and we were freezing. I had 4 layers on. I had a winter coat, a scarf, gloves. And then I get to the Kevin Hart event.
How did that go?
At her, oh my God, he's hilarious. Yeah. He is so good. But they didn't tell us we were working outside. But luckily,
it was outdoor.
Because we were working for Yonder, locking up people's cell phones in pouches. So the other event I worked was in the arena, but we were outside. But luckily I had all these clothes because I come from the fall festival.
Yeah.
But we had 65 people working. I was one of the leads. It was mass chaos. But I snuck in and saw 45 minutes of Kevin Hart. He is hilarious. He's 5'2". Did you know that? He's real short.
No, he's very...
He came out...
But he's super, into being fit. He's ripped.
He looked
but
pretty
he's 5'2". He looks like Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah. Well, he came out and he had this enormous, oversized baseball bat. And I wish I could imitate his voice because it's not going to be funny when I say it. But he's like, "Yeah, y'all looking at me, wonder what this is all about." He's like, "I've had it with you MFers who run up on the stage. I've had it. Anybody comes up here, this bat is meeting your head." And I was laughing so hard at him. He was really, really good. Really funny.
Did he do the whole crazy, because from what I understand, he has this crazy stage. It's almost like an arena rock concert with lights and pyrotechnics and
he did. He had some fog effects.
Yeah,
and
he
a
goes way out.
background.
It's it's almost like Pink Floyd,
right?
In a way, where
kind of, no,
because it or Flaming Lips or bands like that, Radiohead, where it's all right, you have this amazing talent that's doing this thing, but what can we do to make the rest of the show be something extreme,
Yeah, he had lights.
Yeah.
He told a really funny story about how he flew to Mexico with his buddies.
I think we're doing this all wrong. Aren't we supposed to be morons?
I know. We're just talking. We're not doing anything moronic right now. You should probably cut.
We're being intelligent right now.
I know. We're just talking.
We got to do something.
We have to be morons.
Speaking of cold, cold and morons. So last night we were saying that it was really cold. So here's how stupid some people are. Not as stupid as or moronic as me, because I'm a moron on a porch. But there was a lot of ladies, and they would stop in the Turkey Hill, and as soon as they opened the door, they were like, can I just come in and get warm? Because they're wearing like almost nothing.
Like college girls with little tiny
they're
outfits.
wearing almost nothing, and it's like, well, all right, I guess, but it's like, wouldn't it just be easier,
just
like
to wear some clothes?
Because you're walking from here to go to this place.
Yeah.
Just bring a jacket, and then you wouldn't have to.
We saw that at the Kevin Hart concert. See, we're talking about lights, the Kevin Hart show. This one lady came out. She had like a black leather dress that had all these cutouts all up and down the sides, and like, you know, bare legs. And we were looking at her going, oh my gosh, she must be freezing. We saw a lot of outfits like that, like really, really. We were saying, this is a comedy show, not a nightclub. Like, what's this about? But
it's.
Well, here's something.
I want to look good. I will.
I'll do anything.
I will risk hypothermia.
To look good. Yeah, there were some real dramatic looking ladies.
I'd rather die of hypothermia than not get Google eyes at me. Like, I can't live with that. I'd rather
to sit in a dark audience in my very revealing dress.
I guarantee you, if those same ladies could have like had their toes and fingers amputated from frostbite, and the very next night they'd be out there like this, in
the sexy clothes,
wearing a washcloth,
just be like, "Hey, everybody!"
Doused in makeup, like just dipped in a vat of like.
Oh yeah, Kevin Hart talked a lot about plastic surgery and how everybody wants change now. And he's like, his buddy LeBron James used to have one hair on his head. And Kevin's like, I know, because I always looked at that hair. And he's like, LeBron walked in a party recently, and he struts in, and he's all confident, and he has this full head of hair. And Kevin's like, what's up, bro? And LeBron's like, what's up? Just acting like everything's normal. And Kevin goes, and I know it ain't no toupee, because they don't make no, and then he used the N-word, they don't make no N-word toupees. But he was talking a lot about people getting like nose jobs and Botox and lip injections.
It never looks right.
Yeah. And
you know?
Butt inject. Do you know a lot of black ladies like to get butt injections to get really big butts?
That's been a thing.
Yeah. So,
I think it was the Kardashians.
Oh yeah, they started that.
I'm not a big fan of them, but like, well, you know, there's a bunch of them, and you know,
they all have big butts.
Kim and
Courtney
and Lois.
There's also the dad who's now kind of a mom, Bruce. That's their dad mom, right? You don't know about Bruce?
No, I've never had Wheaties ever in my life. Never ate Wheaties ever.
There's something on the porch for you.
Oh.
What is this, our sponsor?
Twix. Twix likes morons.
It's like that.
Well, apparently they have many flavors in other countries that we do not have.
I think that was Kit Kat.
Was that Kit Kat? Okay, we need to look into that.
It's like a homeless dessert. You only get to smell it. Oh, speaking of homeless, you know who I feel bad for?
Who?
And I do feel bad for the homeless, but you know who I really feel bad for?
Who's that?
The dogs of home. You ever see a homeless person with a dog?
All the time, yeah.
Yeah. And you know that dog's going like, man, this is the longest walk ever. He's going like, is this ever gonna pay off? Like, I could have did this by myself. Yeah, thanks for the leash.
Yeah, like they're thinking other dogs are in bed with people and getting like special treats and dinners. And they're not even usually wearing a little doggy sweater when you see homeless dogs. right? You don't usually see them in those. It's always the rich people have their dogs in the dorky little sweaters.
Most of the time they're like pit bulls.
Yeah, sometimes.
And they're like these big, muscular dogs.
Yeah.
I guess to protect them from
the elements.
other homeless people. I don't know. They're gonna have this big dog to walk around with. But we're getting a sign.
The cameraman is saying, "Stop talking."
We gotta move the runway. A plane's coming in.
The airport diner has turned into the airport. We have 40 subscribers now.
All right, let's take a quick break.
How's your coffee?
And we're back.
I brought coffee pods.
Seinfeld. Kramer.
Are we on? So, here's some news. Two Morons is now available on podcast platforms. Link below. Check it out.
Right
Hit
there.
that link.
Right down there.
Be insulted.
In the area that I point to.
Be repulsed and insulted by every episode. Except maybe last week when we both, we were recovering from COVID, so we were both pretty low energy.
I think the universe realized that, because didn't it all just... It didn't even record?
No, he found it. He's got it.
That's right, he did tell me that.
He was showing it to me.
But it was almost like, because I was still like...
Yeah, you were still sick.
Are
you still
like
sick?
75% of myself, yeah.
Ooh. Hi! Hi!
I'm car people too, just not now. I'm porch people right now, but we're still the same.
Yeah. They don't have to be afraid of us. We're not scary. We're safe people. The cameraman again, the airplane guy. Airplane dude.
Like now us, because we're just the two morons.
Right.
But he's like the
smart one.
He's the editor. He's the producer. He's the
director.
Cameraman, the director. So when he waves obnoxiously, we have to
stop.
Yeah, because
he's directing us. So the cameraman emailed me last night when I was working at the Kevin Hart show, and I didn't have time to answer him then, but I answered him this morning. He said, "Do you have any other moronic videos to send me?" Because I sent him a moronic COVID celebration dance that I did at the beach.
Okay.
So he had that one. And then he's like, "Do you have any more?" And I said, "Well, this stupid little clip of me trying to climb a tree in Michigan where I didn't really try. I just dun dun, and then I got down." So our cameraman put it on YouTube as a short. And within an hour or two, it had 20-some thousand views.
Really?
And we can't figure out why, because I'm moronic, so I'm not going to figure out why.
That is, if you could tap into that and really, and this is not gonna be moronic. We shouldn't even put this on this.
See, we're too intelligent.
Because I noticed that anytime you look up anything, there will always be this. They will also bring up fails and.
Right.
Everybody notices that.
Somebody falls off a skateboard.
And that's why America's Funniest Home Videos was.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
Because everybody loves to see someone fall on their face.
I know.
And it's a horrible thing to say, but it's 100% true. And if you can tap into that.
That is so true.
I think Letterman did that a lot, where he would do these. I think he was probably the godfather of that, because, he had a segment where he put on this suit, it was a 70-pound suit of Alka-Seltzers,
really?
And they lifted him up on with the crane thing, and they dipped him in this refrigerator-sized thing
then
of
did he
water.
fizz?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And like, but it's just like
I would do
that
that.
is like the essence of what that is.
What
like,
people
and,
like.
and America's Funniest Home
Yeah,
Video
yeah.
is like, the
It's
kid
so
the
true.
kid hit the wiffle ball right back into the dad's
It's so
junk.
true.
And, yeah. But that's If
I
you tap
saw-
into that, because like you could make amazing art and put that out there, and no one's ever gonna notice
Right.
it because. But there's always gonna be that. There's because no matter what I look up, there's like always like top 10 fails of that thing that I looked up.
It's so true.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Maybe that's why it got it. Like moron
Most
tries
likely.
to climb a tree.
Yeah.
And the moron
It's
kind of
like-
just put her foot in the
and also because people these days their attention span is so low.
Right.
Because I mean, let's face
The
it.
internet, yeah.
Most people are morons.
So those people
The majority
are on
of
the
people
internet.
are morons.
Yeah, they're on
I
the
would
internet.
say 99.6% of all people on the planet are
Actually,
dumb
more.
as. And me included. I'm way down on the list
Yeah,
too.
well,
don't
I'm a
think
moron,
that I'm
too.
saying that because I'm like elevated above. No, I'm like the 96% like are up here, and they're morons. I'm beyond moron. I'm like
You're like,
multi-moron. Like I'm like the billionaire of stupid.
yeah, well, I guess I'm a moron too. I mean, I write books, but that doesn't mean you're not a moron. Just because you can put words down, you can still be a moron, right?
I think it's like the second you think that you're not a moron,
Then
that
you're a
makes you
moron.
stupider than you were before you
Yeah.
had that thought.
That's probably so true.
Yeah.
Want to hear something moronic? Last night at the end of the night, like after midnight, everybody's tired. I'm the lead, and I say to all the people working, everybody, here's the sign out sheet. Everybody sign your name and put your checkout time. You would not believe how many people took that sign out sheet and they'd look at me and go, I can't find my name. And I'm like, you're signing your name and you're signing your checkout time. They'd look because other people had signed. They'd be like, I can't find my name. It's pretty moronic, right? Cameraman.
Another plane's coming in.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Hi.
That was close.
What was that TV? It was
So
a
what now? What do we got to do now?
Oh yeah, Columbus Day. Tomorrow
Are they
is.
still doing that?
Do they call it something different now? Hi.
She's on one of those
Things
those
that
things.
everybody has
Yeah.
that they hold.
I don't like the one that it's just
Oh, I
in
know,
their ear.
when they have it in their ear. And then you'll be approaching them like in the aisle of a grocery store and they're talking and you go, excuse me?
Yo, people come up to me at the counter and they're in like the middle of this conversation,
Yeah.
and I'm like asking them, just
Yeah, telling
normal
them the
stuff you
amount.
have to ask,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
stuff like that, and they're just not there.
Yeah, they're like talking. So I
And-
went
all
to
right.
Naples, Florida, and I got a pedicure.
Yeah, it reminds me. It reminds me of like, you run into like a homeless guy, and they are literally talking to no one.
Right.
But I can't differentiate what the difference is. It's like you're probably like you are talking to a human being, but
Right.
literally when it all boils down, you're talking to no one, because it's never like you're never hearing like someone
Yeah. Right.
they're like talking about like, hey, did Mark
Yeah.
Twain was. They're not
Mark Twain.
talking. They're not. It's not. It's not anything. It's like, hey, did you have the chips at the fondue party yesterday? And it's like the dumbest, boring you'll ever hear.
Or they'll be talking real personal stuff. Like, so then we had
That-
this big fight, and I called
yeah.
her a blank,
There's another
blank,
plane
bleep,
coming.
bleep, bleep.
There's a plane coming.
Yes, plane director. We didn't listen to his instructions. We're too moronic. Okay, let's talk about the holiday. Do you
So what is
know?
it about?
tomorrow.
It's Columbus.
It's Columbus Day, but
and what did he do?
oh, he supposedly discovered America, but he...
That's like me going like, I'm the first person to see this house. I discovered, like, bam! Let's eat babies and kill Indians. I found this house.
Yeah, Columbus, he was a scoundrel and a scallywag. And
a rapist.
A racist.
A baby killer.
He enslaved little girls and sold them. He was like a real bleep. Are we allowed to curse on this show? We're not. No. I was going to say he's a fucking cat, but then I remembered we're not allowed to curse. So he was not a kind man.
He wasn't even trying to get here.
I know. Where was he trying to get? Like Spain?
India?
Yeah.
That's why it's so ridiculous.
Talk about a moron. I mean, then here he is.
Native Americans.
And then hundreds.
Indians are from India.
Wow.
Right.
That's deep. That's very, very deep. So, are you going to celebrate Columbus Day tomorrow?
I don't celebrate it, I mean, I don't celebrate it. I'll celebrate every single day of my life. Like, holidays are just like, whatever. It's just like this extra thing just to make me do more work. It's just like a bonus.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
Yeah.
You know
what is a fun holiday, though? Halloween. It's a fun one.
Did you ever hear about Abner Zimmerman? He was he's known to be one of the greatest farmers
I know this
ever.
one.
He's like genius with farming.
Yeah.
Like even in the wintertime he can grow
I know.
crops. Have you ever heard about him?
I have.
You have?
I know.
Have you ever met him?
Yeah, and I
No.
I never
You're
met him.
ruining the joke.
Okay,
Jesus.
no, I never.
All right,
I never met him.
Joke over.
No.
She ruined it.
Go for it.
Moron.
I never met
Let's just-
Abner. So, go tell me about Abner. I met somebody named Reuben, and I had him confused with Abner, but he's not nearly as long bearded. His beard is a little shorter, like a quarter of an inch. So I got Reuben confused with your
anyway.
Abner. Yeah. So tell me about Abner.
Well, you probably should meet him.
Where can I meet him?
Most people, they find that he's outstanding in his field.
I want to meet this guy.
But finally,
Bada bing, bada boom.
we got to being morons. Yeah, we're so
I need
stupid.
more caffeine to be. I only had 2 cups of coffee today, so I think level for moronacy might be 4 cups. Bye.